All right, there's a few ways that you can use the CRM for e-signatures. So if you go to this payments tab here and then documents and contracts, you can upload new ones for a one-time thing, and you can also have templates. So let's first start with one-time deals. So if you're using a contract now and you just want to send it to a client to sign, you can press new, upload a PDF, and then just find the PDF on your computer. So like here's one of the contracts we use, and we would want the client to sign and date right here. So this usually pops up. If not, it's this little person icon. You can type in what client you're looking for. So I'm just gonna use Fake 3. If you needed to add more than one recipient or one person to sign it, you could do that here, and you can actually set the order in which you want the parties to sign. So if we come to this plus button right here, add element, under the fillable fields, you'll see we've got some options down here. So for this, we want a signature. I'm going to add this again. We also want a date, and it's just click and drop where you want it to be. You can also click the bottom arrow and adjust these things. So I'm going to shrink this up a bit. I do like to make it small because it will put their title above it, but it really doesn't matter. You know, it's a digital signature. You'll notice when you click on one, there's this placeholder, so you could put sign here or whatever you like. Say select date, how you want the date format to be. You could pick what kind of date. Maybe you only want them to be able to do today's date, or you could put any date. And this is to make it required or not. You'll notice that little red asterisk turns on and off. So once you've got this ready, if you needed for some reason to use these others, like you wanted them to fill something out or give them the option to, maybe you want them to initial something or use a checkbox of some sort, those are available for you. You can preview it here. So let's go ahead and see how this looks. Get an idea of what it is. Every once in a while, it can be a bit finicky uploading. So if you notice like the select date, I don't want it to be on the line there. You could raise it up just a little bit. So let's see if we can adjust that just a little bit like that. Now if we preview, okay, yeah, it's like right on there. If you want to be super precise, I usually don't worry about those things, but the preview is nice to see actually how it'll come out. And then say that we wanted to convert this into a template to save for later so that we could reuse it over and over again. You could do that. If you were to try to convert something like this into a template, it would be best to add some other elements. So you could drop in something like text here, and you can mess around with the padding to get it just right. So you can see, all right, yeah, we'd want it like there. And then here, we'd want to get it a little higher so we can get, like, if you were trying to make that name drop right there, and you can make it smaller, bigger. But then what's really nice is you can use custom fields. So you could say contact full name, and then that way if you were to use this as a template, it'll pull in their name. Because I made the signer Fake 3 is why it's dropping it in there, but it's highlighting it in yellow to show you that that is a custom field. All right, and then if we were ready to send this off, you'd press send. You can send it via email, or you can also just get a link. So you'd click generate link, and then you could copy this, text it to them through the CRM, email it to them, whatever's best. So because it is a fake email address for this Fake 3, I'll just paste that in to show you what they would see. Look like this. Press start filling out. It'll come down here. They can click there. They can draw, they can type, they can change a couple different fonts if they want, use different colors if they want. Accept and sign, and then the date now, and then they would just click finish, and that's it. And then they'll get a copy of it as well as you. And then let's also go ahead and convert this to template real quick just to show you some other things. So now if we're in our all documents and contracts section, you'll see you'll have anything that's drafted, anything that you're waiting for others to sign, and then all your completed right here. You can adjust the dates you'd like to search in and search here as well. The settings, you can adjust how you want it sent out when you send it. It'll be the default email, but you can go into marketing emails, templates, and create new templates if you wanted to use something else. All right, so let's go back, and then I'm gonna hover over this and go to templates. You'll see I've got this W9 template in here to show you, you can get pretty creative to where if you need a subcontractor to fill out a W9, this could be a template. So when you go to a template, this is where you actually edit the template. So if you wanted to change something, Like if for some reason you wanted this to be required, you could do that. But when you're ready to use the template, you'll click use template, or when you're looking at the template, you can click these 3 dots and press use template. Now that you're using the template, you can rename it to something you want. And this is where you actually would pick who you want this to sign this. Preview how it looks. Looks good. Let's go ahead and get a link for this guy. And you could see the sub would need to fill this out and then enter, their EIN number and eventually sign it. So just wanted to show you can get pretty creative with what's possible. So let's go back. And because when I put in that contract and I said create template, it created a template in here. So let's open that up and see what it looks like. So you can see this is now displayed like this for the contact name, and the signature and stuff is in there. But I could say use template, and then when I select a signee like this fake 6, you'll see it drops in their name there. And now you can see this is under draft, and this one is under waiting for others because I didn't finish it. And then we've got these 2 examples completed. All right, so I can come into templates, press new template, and you could actually create your own contract in here or upload some kind of thing from the beginning, but you can just literally start from scratch. You've got images, you can use videos, you can use tables. In the tables you can add more columns, more of these. You can merge 2 together. You can color coordinate them. You can adjust how you want these to look and stuff. There's really a lot of things you can do, but one of the coolest things is you can actually add in a product list here, and you can add something like that so that it's right on the contract. And you can also make it an optional item so that they can select it or deselect it, and you'll notice it'll change the subtotal. You can also, what's really cool is you can create a new item, and what's nice is you can do this each time, or if you wanted to say save for later use, you could, but we could add that new item in, and you could use this as a part of creating your contracts and design it however you like. So you'd put an image in here, maybe your logo or something, and then you'd want to put in custom values like contacts, full name, email address, phone address, all that. So then when you get to an estimate, you could just come here, use a template, and have it immediately autofill everything. And all you would really do is add in pricing and have it ready for them. So the possibilities are endless. You can add in a signature at the bottom there. You could make this 50 pages or 10 or whatever is best for you. In the future, I'll make some templates for stock contracts and stuff, but the customizability is near endless. All right, so I'm just scratching the surface. Just wanted to give you a real quick rundown of how this stuff works.